Hi everyone, hello, happy Friday if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, otherwise happy Monday. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Today we're playing The Room 2. Those of you who've been following on the channel will know that we just finished The Room this morning. We just did the final part of that, and so now we're just jumping straight into part 2. We'll do this one as our next game on stream, as we just whittle down the weeks towards Jedi Survivor. That one is certainly going to be making a feature. Maybe not on stream, because I only stream like once every week. Might end up being just a recording. But check out the YouTube channel for Jedi Survivor for as soon as that comes out. So, The Room is just a fairly cozy... no, 90%, that's, really good point actually. Jedi Fallen Order, currently 90% off on Steam. It's less than a pint, so why wouldn't you buy it, right? Why wouldn't you buy it? So, The Room is just a fairly cozy-ish point-and-click puzzle game. We have got ourselves a little letter here. AS. Now, AS was a chap who featured heavily in terms of his letters from The Room 1. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. So it's unclear to me at the moment whether this actually takes place directly after Room 1 and if you're actually supposed to be the same person or not. Now you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage may be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room and trust in your wits to uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. So click to continue. We also have the eyepiece, but our lens is broken, which is a bit of a shame. So we're going to almost certainly need a replacement lens for that. But LTHL1, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Zoom out further to view the rest of the room. That's on the right click. We can have a look at these boxes over here. So, what do we have? Let's check out this box first. Rotate the keyhole cover, push the button, that's going to open the box. Okay, and then we just slide these into position. Not the hardest puzzle in the world for the tutorial level. You'll be lurking, that's great, thank you for the lurk. Inventory object found, a peculiar looking lens which should fit the eyepiece, so let's go and have a look at some stuff. That is an ominous looking thumbprint. Click the fingerprint. And we have got a small piece of shaped metal. I should find out where that could be used. Let's check out this other box. Well, let's inspect the piece here. Okay. It's a hexagonal piece. We have a latch on the top of this box here. Interesting that we sort of got a red lens this time. I think we had a green lens or a blue lens in the last game. So it looks like something would fit there, but not what we currently have. There is a letter here which we have not read. Oh man, didn't realise that this would be like an English literature class. But we're in 1883, Mr. Rigby. Suffice it to say that I do not share my colleagues' faith in your character. The question mark button will glow when a hint is available. We've already disabled hints because we're not that kind of stream. Were it up to me, I should not engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach, but as Mr. de Montfaucon is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. It falls to me, then, to brief you in your ungodly task. As you should be well aware, you shall only be paid upon your successful return with the artifact. Should you find yourself having any ideas otherwise, I must stress to you that, While the artifact is of enormous value, it is only of value within a certain small community of researchers. It is not for the eyes or hands of an uneducated man such as yourself. I unconditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power and should not be interfered with by inferior minds. Wow. Oh! I found another piece of shaped metal. Looks very similar to the first one, in honesty. Anything else on the sides of the table here? Perhaps not. Okay, so we've got 2 hexagons right here, so 1 here, 1 there. Good evening to you, Meredith. How are you doing today? This looks like it belongs somewhere, maybe in the centre of the table. This evening we are playing The Room, Part 2. It's kind of a slightly more cosy puzzler. Oh, I missed what that hint said. Okay, so this is giving me... Right, so this is a combination lock where you can only give it north, south, east, west. Oh, and it's written on the bottom of the letter here. South, east, south, west, north. That should probably do it. We've found a medallion. Looks interesting, I should take a closer look. That's really hard to spin, actually. Now, you can't use the lens when you're inspecting something, but... So we've got arrows on one side, and we have a sort of clover pattern on the other. Probably goes with the other table. How did the rest of your stream go, Meredith? The medallion appears to be the wrong shape. Okay, interesting. Let's check out the sides of the table here. Yeah, not sure. We do have these rivets sort of here. Other than enjoying follow bots, lovely and chill. Oh no! Oh no! We're being pushed by the hint button already. Get out of here, hint button. Oh man, this is going to be really embarrassing though if I do get stuck on the tutorial level. Do you know what though? It does sort of look like it would fit in there, doesn't it? But no. And it's not going to be on there because we've already opened that part of the puzzle. Oh! Oh, very good. Oh, I wonder if anything matches this shape. Yes, yes, no, no, we do have something that matches that shape. It's the top of this box. Okay, so what have we opened up here? Oh, blimey. Uh-huh. So we've got the Z. Oh, blimey. No, is that not a symbol? Yeah, okay, it was. There we go. Okay, very nice. We've illuminated parts of the room that we're in. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. That's not terrifying at all. Okay. Great, so we're through the tutorial level. Done well to emerge from the crypt. Sound of both mind and spirit, though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. So, tutorial level over. On to level 1. And we appear to be in a ship. Okay, first thing to do, let's have a look around with the lens. Do we see anything of interest? This is sort of interesting because in the last room, ironically enough, we didn't really have a room, we just had a puzzle box. Okay, there is still no sign, and my patience wears thin. In my frustration, I even sealed the foremast to myself. A fool's errand. The fog is so dense I can barely see my own deck from the crow's nest, let alone the Helena. Regardless, I have had the gun deck run out the cannons. In readiness, it is good to keep the men sharp. So, foremast, crow's nest, and cannons in caps there. Object found, a small gold key. Very nice. The crow's nest would be... Well, okay, so that was the cannons. He said rolled out the cannons. Aha, is that where the key would go? Oh, come on, open. There we go. Looks like we've got a letter to read. From our friend A.S. Could be A.G. actually. A mountain, a moor, a palace, a slum. Why not the quarters of a galleon in full sail? With each dizzying step I am whisked around the globe as simply as turning a corner. Will you be following my path or forging one anew? What sights you must have witnessed in my own experience is any guide. If my own experience is any guide, I'll keep leaving notes, and I urge you to do the same, that we might know if our paths have crossed. Thrilling as this is, there is something not quite right with this place, though I struggle to define what. Some earthy tang of reality that is quite missing. I sometimes fancy I can smell a lime and grease paint. Our friend A.S. Now, we have picked up a strange shaped key. Okay, no idea what that did, but fine. Okay, probably the ones that point to the center, like this. Pop the key in, and we open up the chest. Ah, there we are. Okay, that's one lock done. Have a look in this one. Okay, second lock done. Is that just literally a switch? Oh no, great, we've got another item to look at there. And then the fourth one needs to open up here. There's a switch up there. And then probably move that around, yeah. And for our troubles, we get to... Slightly unclear. But we clearly need to put something into that spot. Ah, there's a book down here. Here we go. It has been 30 weeks at sea, and the crew grow restless at our lack of plunder. Though I would not betray it, I share those concerns. A privateer's license is no small investment, and my investors will not be happy without a return. According to the prisoners we took off the San Esposito, we should find the Santa Helena in these waters, fresh out of New Granada. They were simple swabs, ignorant of all the save the workings of the decks, but they spoke of some artifact of great value aboard. I gave them a place among my crew. Great. Oh man, is this hint button literally just, you know, it's literally just going to give you the shame feelings for not answering the puzzles quickly enough, is it? This is what we're doing this stream. Feeling slightly inadequate. So it's all open. I mean, it looks like something should fit there, right? Like, it doesn't seem to rotate. And it doesn't appear to be a button. So... Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something here. I mean, we're trying to open the main part of the chest, right? This is just something that is sitting on top of the chest main body. Ah, looks like a gem is missing. I see, I see. Hang on a minute. The ship's wheel is missing. Okay, well, I don't have the ship's wheel. That kind of looks like something that can be interacted with. But I don't have any items to put there. Aha. Aha. A strange cylinder. Very nice, very nice. Oh, and do we have something on this side as well? Unclear. We'll come back to that later. But the strange cylinder Looks to me like it will go in the middle of this. That looks like that should work, right? Okay, no, wait. Oh, okay, we've got to extend the handle first. No? What? No, there's a second handle that needs extending. Got it. Yeah! Alright, we're doing it, team. We're doing it. We don't need no hint. What does this letter say? It didn't take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles on the deep sea currents to overhaul her head start. Approaching the mainland, we turned west for 2 miles to cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 miles back south to meet her. We sighted her, sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Now we must wait for the tide. Right. So we raced north for 2 miles. Deep sea currents. Approaching the mainland, we went west for 2 miles. And then 3 miles back south. But she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Okay. Even the elements turn against us. Oh, okay, hang on, we got the bot. There we go. Hang on. Did I do that the wrong way around? There we go. Okay, cool. / / kind of thing. Now, okay, now that we've done with that, even the elements turn against us. Passage through the Cape took us 4 miles west, and we sighted her masts 4 miles to the north of us. Seeing us in pursuit, she cut west 2 miles into a fog bank. With her heavy ballast, we would easily overhaul her if only this accursed fog would lift. So, now that's interesting because, so the keyhole appears to be sealed. That button's not doing anything. My word, is there a way that we can stop that button hinting? Oh, hints have turned themselves on. Okay, right. No, hints off. We do not want to be bombarded with hints, thank you. Excellent, I'm glad that's an option. I thought we'd already turned hints off, in honesty. But that's fine. So, there's still this thing, which is of interest, for sure. We can go all the way around the back of the chest, which tells me that there's probably something of interest back here. That is a small key. And that is... there's a triangle for sure. Doesn't look like there's much we can do with that key for now. Doesn't look like there's anything on the lid of this either. Now, what did we have on the ship? The A gem was missing, the captain's wheel was missing, and there was another thing which didn't look like it would do anything. So the elements turn against us. Passage through the Cape took us 4 miles west. So do we just go 1, 2, 3, 4? So that'd be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So it's that. It's there is sort of where we want to go, but we're missing something in terms of how we're supposed to interact with this. That's okay. That's okay. Anything with the lens? Oh, hang on. There is something with the lens here. No, I think that's just drawing attention to it. Possibly. Which is weird, because the other one didn't need anything to draw attention to it. It was just there. I don't think that's for a key to interact with. So we're missing the gem on here. We do have a tiny chest in there. Little tiny one. But I don't think that's relevant, really. I feel it must be something to do with how this needs resetting, but we can't push the button, we can't move this coin. It's like, yes, we have this letter here, but it seems slightly non-interactable. I tell you what, this one definitely feels like a bit of a step up in complexity to the last one. Which is weird, because I've played the Room 3, and the Room 3 I also found pretty fine. But I am genuinely a bit stuck. Does the key have any clues on it? It's just a regular key. Oh, hang on. I can get really close to this key, though. Aha! Right, okay. I need to use that to turn that into a hole, I guess. No, can't move that up there or that way. Doesn't need to go the other way around then, is it? In which case you're going to need to move these all the way around like this. Hey, okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Go! Hey, we got there. So, next letter. We have her now. This looks a bit shimmery, doesn't it? It does, yeah. We have her now. The fog lifted shortly before noon, and she was 6 miles to the south. Rapidly, we closed her down, and she fled east 2 miles back towards the Cape. Now she lies north of us by just 1 mile. Oh, blimey, hang on a minute, what? Right, hang on, am I literally going to be in control of that? So, what does this say? 6 miles to the south, then she went east 2 miles back towards the Cape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. East 2 miles. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right into the rocks? Okay. Yeah, okay, 6 miles to the south, east 2 miles, north by 1 mile. Don't know which way is... Oh, hang on. Oh, is this just going to line up like this, helpfully? Okay. Oh, got it. Oh, that's the fog bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then east and then 1. Great. Making progress. Painted figurehead. That's almost certainly going to go over on the pirate ship again. So, figurehead usually goes on the front of a ship, yes. Oh great, we've got the wheel. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't really look like it, does it? Wheel on here. Just try giving it a spin. Well, we've got a sail. It says Rose. There we go. Ah, and there's the other half of the gem that we needed for this part of the ship. And boink, and in. Right, we have a letter down here, so let's start with that. The Santa Helena came apart on rocks at 1800 hours. She heaved as if the bottom had been torn from her and began taking on water at a terrible rate. Only there were no rocks. We approached as close as we dared to try and take on survivors, but only one swam clear of the wreckage. He is some sort of scholar. A wild-eyed wreck of a man in tattered, blood-stained rags, clutched in his white-knuckled fist was some sort of sculpture that he had babbled was of unimaginable power and worth. It seems our prize may have gone with the Helena. I've had it moved to my quarters for safekeeping. Oh, that is somewhat handy. Oh, I'm just like, is there something weird in my background there? It's like, nah, it's just my shredder. Right, cool. So whatever it was, he's moved it to his quarters for safekeeping. Oh, okay, just await. A message from our friend. It is the natural tendency of this world to twist itself into ever more elaborate arrangements, like the spirals of a vortex that once both the pattern and the system. It seems as though each room is itself part of a wider apparatus. You must tune the room to find the glyph and tune the glyph to find the door. All must be aligned, but to what purpose? Am I the explorer? The prisoner? Okay. Well, let's... it looks like we should be able to move that on. Maybe we need the weight? No. Okay, let's check around here. A set of scales. There appear to be markings on it. Okay. Okay, so we've got a small disc. That gives us another weight. Right, so we get the discs from the thing. And does it matter which one goes in which? Actually, doesn't appear to. So we've got another weight. Nautical measures. It appears to be a hexagonal weight, this one. So why does it not go on that one? Interesting. Not really sure what to do with the fact that these rotate. checking quick if there's anything to be seen here. Just checking the sides of the table just to make sure that none of these knots are kind of trick knots. Oh! That's it sort of catches the light in a weird way, but no way to zoom in on it, so presumably not interactable right now. Okay, doesn't appear that that's willing to move at all anymore. I don't see anything particularly special about that weight. It really does feel like it should go somewhere on the scale though, right? Like... Okay, so the chest doesn't look like it wants to be interacted with at all anymore. So, really don't think it's anything to do with that. Hang on a second, is there something down there? No, I think that's just the part of the table. Oh, hang on, wait. Hey, okay. Wow. Okay, that's hard to spot. Okay, I've got the next one open. But the question is... where's the disc? Where's the disc that we need for it? This is giving us a different view to last time, isn't it? Or is it? Maybe not. So each of these can go to 8 positions. Seems like it would be sensible for those positions to be somewhat symmetric, but maybe it's... We have another arrow here and an arrow here, but yeah, I'm not sure I'm expecting that to open until I put a disc in. The triangle definitely doesn't seem to be going anywhere. But that makes me wonder, right? Because this is like a triangle which is pointing that direction. And we've got 4 quadrants, same as 4 quadrants here. Like... I don't know, something like this? Like this, this arrow on the side here has to be relevant in some way. Maybe we just point all the arrows the same way. Like, eventually, we'll get it through just sheer force of will, right? Okay, so we've got no items. We've got no items in the inventory. I don't think there was any kind of hint in this letter over here. Whoops, wrong button. I don't think there were any kind of hints in the letter, but maybe I was sort of not getting it. No, not in there. And this guy is just being incredibly obtuse as well. Very unhelpful. Oh man, okay. How close are we How close are we to needing a hint? How close are we to needing a hint? Incidentally, if anyone in the chat has any suggestions, I am all for it at this stage. I mean, this is one of the risks of streaming puzzle games, right? Like, if you stream puzzle games, you are embracing the fact that sometimes you are going to get horrendously stuck on something that you are just unsure how to make any progress on. And sometimes... Oh, hang on! Oh, we got something on the side of the thing here. It says, it seems... something seems to be stopping the drawer from opening. Ah, and it's got things on the corners. Yes! In the collar of fire. Yes! Excellent. We did it, team. Frankly, you guys were the MVPs. Oh! Oh my word, we actually have one which actually cares about the order in which you take these things out. Well, okay. We've not seen that before. Yes. Okay, it's a little star-shaped one. Star-shaped one goes over here. Okay. Huh. Right, next one, though. We're in need of another disc. Basically, immediately. And that's going to open up this one. But where is that disc? Oh. Well, that was a lot easier to find. That's what the arrows are for. Right, yeah, okay, makes sense. Okay, yeah, interesting puzzle, that one. Fine. So I'll move that through and move it out there so that we can move it in here. Last weight, is it? That's a weird looking weight, that is. Inventory object found. A small weight. Can I combine these together? No, perhaps not. In any case, the large weight's going to go on there. Oh, okay, yes, okay, I see, and the small weight goes on here. Oh, so if you actually put that on there without getting the small weight out, would it have overshot? Perhaps. Do you know what? These games are like sitting on... I don't actually know what the Metacritic rating is for The Room 2, but I know The Room itself is sitting on a Metacritic rating of something really appalling, like 74% or something. What do we got here? The room 2. The room 2. 7.9. Yeah, alright. I'll go with that. So we've got a little anchor and a little spring. Well, the anchor usually goes at the back of the ship, right? Oh no, wait, hang on. Is the anchor the weight on here? Nice. And we have picked up a metal star. Why, though? Where does the metal star go? No idea. I don't think I've seen a spot for that one. Don't think it's over here or anything. Okay. Well, it's not the little wheel. Is it something else on the table that... Oh, hang on. Oh, this box wasn't open before. Right, got it. Totally just missed the fact that a box turned up. Whoop, open that. Okay, obviously can't just, like, open that up there. Okay, we can flip that on its back. We also have a button here. Okay, hidden compartment. We like it. There also appears to be a hidden drawer here. But that's not opening for now. Oh. Can't flip this back. So, presumably that's supposed to go somewhere. It won't wind up, something's missing from that compartment. Well, this is fine. Just need to find a space for this to go. In here, somewhere. So that says it's screwed in place, which either means it's not movable or we need a screwdriver from somewhere. Aha, we've got space for a tiny key. Shame we've used up all of our tiny keys so far.
Anything in these corners? Doesn't look like it. No, just a spot for the tiny key. Anything else on this table that's worth looking at? No, that's where we picked up the anchor and the spring. Aha! There is a trick sort of side panel. Is there another one here? There is. Aha! Great! We've got the screwdriver. Okay, now it's going to put the whole clock back together for us. That's handy. And now that it's running, does that open? It does. Okay, don't know what that did. Oh, here we go. Is that 250, does that say? Yeah, okay. 250. That's about there, yeah? And we got the tiny key. Well, I know exactly what we're going to do with that. Okay, so the outside doesn't rotate, so we go from outside in. Ah, it's a picture of a little ship. And what do we have? A diamond-shaped metal casing. Oh, and then we put the metal thing into here. Little pyramid. Oh, cool, great. So this might be the end of level 1. Blimey. Okay, watch out for the flashing lights if you are sensitive to that sort of thing. But we're going into the next room. Good job us, no hints needed just yet. But there we go, you've successfully navigated the secrets of the ship, yet this grim ordeal will become increasingly challenging. Let's continue. Okay, where have we been dropped off? Okay, we have a glyph to look at. And we've found a metal bar. Oh, okay. So, where have we ended up? We've ended up in some kind of ruin. We have something on the table here. We have something available here. This appears to be part of a crossbow. Let's have a look at this box here. Okay, a small token. Oh, and that's it for that one. What do we have on this side of the box? Okay, it doesn't look like much of that can move right now. We have a letter from our friend. Another room, another door, another room. Either you are as lost as I, or more likely you have forsaken me. Another room, another door. Yet never a pang of hunger, nor the welcome respite of sleep. Another door, another room. I keep a tally in my ledger, but I can no longer count the marks. I count the pages. The writing keeps me sane, I tell myself so. I did not deserve this hell. Oof. Our friend is having a real bad day there, for sure. So we have a gold tower. Let's have a look. The gold tower appears to have a square base. The token looks like it could wind something up if we found a place to put it in. Well, this has a square hole. I don't think the tower will go in there, because the tower probably wants to stay vertical, right? Okay, can't look at that wall. We have a little box down here. Okay, that's wanting a key. Anything on the side here? Rotatable? Yes. Yes. A length of string. Oh, hang on. That's triangle and square, isn't it? Yeah, right. Okay, that'll open the side of that thing. The length of string, though, crossbow related? Great. Let's go back to this thing. That handle. Got it, right. So, move you there. You're in there. Uh-huh. Yeah. Little, it's kind of a bit like a Towers of Hanoi game there. We've got the trigger mechanism there. And we have a bolt. I already have a crossbow bolt. Ah, into the eye. Unless there's something else to shoot at here.
Great. What do we have here? Okay. I see a once mighty people brought low by these heathen invaders and their plagues. They look to their priestess for the will of the gods, but the jaguar and the feathered serpent speak to me no more. The crystal of our ancient mothers is being summoned. I would speak to them. Okay, and what do we have here? I see. Oh, we're being chased, are we? So where are we trying to get to? Oh, we can't get into the middle. Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's no good. Wait a minute. How are we going to do this? If I move there, he moves here, and then he's going to get me. If I move there, he moves there, then I go here, and he's there, and then he's got... Oh no! Hang on a minute. Oh, here we go. Ha! Right, yeah, okay. Get wrecked. That's going to be how we win that. Incidentally, what's all this down here? Okay, fine. Something fits on the end of that. Right, well, now that we've made it an uneven game, we're now going to do alright. Oh, we can also move it whilst we're in the middle of the game as well. Oh, brilliant. Okay, let's do that then. No, I kind of want him around this side. Right, because now he can't catch me. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, and we have got a small key. Something for the pyramid, perhaps? Do we have a small keyhole? Half of it's like a cog. Oh no. I don't think that's that, no. Okay, let's assume maybe not that. So something needs to go onto the end of this. Well, it's not a... we've got a mirror here which has something at the top. So it looks like there should be some way to interact with the mirror. Because we've got something behind this part of it here. But I don't see an obvious place for a key to go. Check the sconce, you know, just in case it's a trick sconce. Uh-huh. Not sure what that's referring to. Don't think that can interact with that. Okay, yeah, next bout of thinking is going to have to take place. Oh wait, hang on, we've got obviously a chest that we can... Smells like burnt straw. Yes, we've obviously got a chest that we can interact with, right? Which includes our key with our cog. Okay, open up the door. And what do we have? A large stone block. Well, that will almost certainly fit quite nicely on this thing here. Which is going to, when I release this, smash this open. And what do we get? A shard of glass. Boom. Do we see a clue as to what that code should be? So it talks about the jaguar and the feathered serpent. Don't know if any of those symbols seem particularly jaguarish. I mean, there's a J there. J-is? Perhaps. Oh! Okay, fine. So, don't know if there was a way that we were supposed to work that out. On the other hand, though, it was only a 2-code combination, frankly, so yeah. Interesting. So we're missing the gem for the other one. Oh, we do have a tower though. We've got a little gold tower, which presumably slots into right here. It is an ornate ancient dagger. Well, that looks like it should fit into the top. It'll fit into the top of the other tower, presumably. What do we have here? No, this is the same guy. That's the same letter. So can we just pass between the two? So for future reference, it's like a J set of V's. Man, was I supposed to keep track of what this was set to? Because I don't remember what it was set to for the previous place. Okay, it shouldn't take too long to literally step through all the combinations. It is a it would help if I actually remembered to stop when I get back round to the J. Okay, it's like a swirl cross. Again, not super clear if there's supposed to be a way that you're supposed to be able to work that out. But creepy. Alright, we've got the straw effigy. We've got the gem. Very nice. Let's just remind ourselves of that one. Click, click, click. Cool, great. Open up this mirror. Pop the gem in there, turn that on. What have we got? A piece of flint, and I see past lives, future lives, and impossible lives. So a piece of flint, almost certainly this is related here. Yeah. No. Oh, I was assuming it would be something way more dramatic than that. But yeah, no. Well, I mean, no. I mean, sconce's lighting is, you know, perfectly dramatic, of course. Of course. Some kind of mechanism behind the bars, but we cannot reach it. But we do have a symbol there that we can look at. We also appear to have something here as well. Interesting. It's interesting because the sconce over there, like, lit up, but there doesn't seem to be anything to do over there. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll go back to the other one, which was like swirls and cross, yes? Move back to the first room. Is there now anything else to be done here? So these symbols are certainly the same as the other symbols, but we don't seem to be able to get back to interact with them. We have got some pegs coming out of the side of the box here. We've already fulfilled this puzzle, so that's quite alright. Doesn't appear to be anything else to interact with on here. Maybe we need to take another closer look at the gold towers. Oh, well, we can't reach the mechanism. We could of course shoot it, couldn't we? There we go, crossbow bolt. And it's the same symbol as the piece of rock that we had to bring down as well. So let's go and shoot the bag. Okay, now we have something to look at here. So, a metal object with a star shape at either end. Good to know. I am blind as my reflection, our gods do not live here. This way brings no salvation, this path is not for my people. I shall seal them from it. Mm-hmm. So we've got two sort of strings either side here, which we can't see because we sort of get too close to it. But I'm not sure what we would need to add to that mechanism to get it to do something interesting. I mean, when in doubt, there's always fire a crossbow at it, right? But the crossbow doesn't actually go that far. I don't see anything particularly of interest through the lens, so I think that puts us back to... Let's go back to the other... Let's go back to the other pyramid and have a look at that. Oh, what does this say? Perhaps something could fit on this ridge. Well, not something that I have, clearly. There we go. There's one. Thinking this reminds me of an episode of Reboot. Oh. Well, we already knew that code to get back, right? That's just the code to get back to the other room. We already know that. We already worked that out. Like, okay, yes, we worked it out via trial and error, but still. Right, and there's nothing else to see with the lens there. So that does not help us right now. Unless it's opened up something in the other one by doing that in and of itself. Oh wow, that took me all the way over here. Oh, what's this? Ah, right, okay. So that's how you're supposed to find the place to get you to the other place. Fine. Well, we got there anyway. So the clues are catching up with us. A touch. Usually, once you've unlocked something like this, it doesn't just let you zoom in on it, kind of, perpetually. But, I don't know, sometimes it seems to be fine with you doing that. Let's have a little bit of a closer look at this thing. This is clearly what I'm trying to find a spot for, right? The gold pyramid would seem to make more sense for it, but I mean that's not going to do anything to this at all. I mean, it's not that. for sure. I feel like there's got to just be something that I'm missing on this pyramid, you know? Like, what am I missing on this pyramid? I think that's just the sconce behind me. I don't think that's supposed to be indicating anything. This is where this game becomes like a proper kind of hidden object game. And you're just trying to, you know, make sure you've touched all of the things. Because one of the things is probably a false thing with a secret behind it. But I don't see anywhere obvious for this piece to go. Not at all. But I don't see very much of anything obvious in this thing at all. Game wasn't lying when it said the challenges will keep getting harder. Don't think there's... Oh! Right, well, that's probably that then, isn't it? What do we do with this now, though? Rotate it in some way? Slightly unclear. Right. A metal shard with a ridged hole in its center. Got it. Could it be for this one? It is. That looks pretty close to me. Wow, alright, there we go. Oh, blimey. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh dear, right. Does the skull go on here some way? Right. And here's going to be the end of the level. Brilliant. Okay. Well, congratulations, team. Again, watch out for the flashing lights. We
are going to be wrapping up another level here. There it goes. There's something like that. So we're going to be wrapping up another level here. I think that is probably a fairly sensible place to stop the stream for today. So that's chapter complete. You handled yourself well in the temple. May your good fortune be a light as you navigate ever darker chambers. Brilliant. So let's just load ourselves into the next level, make sure that we've got the game saved there. Ah, much more comfortable surroundings, yeah. So again, this is sort of very reminiscent of Room 1. I mean, Room 1 was like one puzzle box, like one cabinet of curiosities, right? The Room 3 takes you and you can go and like explore a mansion and so on. Haven't tried the Room 4 yet. I do own a copy of it. We'll be playing that at some point for sure. Overall though, yeah, really enjoying it, right? Like, we've managed to get this far without any hints, which I'm super happy about. And yeah, I think as a puzzle game, the Room just kind of hits that sweet spot, like, of there's no jump scares, not too scary, so that makes it good for me. Can't play anything too scary. I've got a heart condition. And it's sort of just easy enough that you can do it without hints, and it makes you feel smart for getting it. So yeah, exactly my kind of game, I suppose. Anyway, that's going to wrap us up for today. If you are watching on Twitch, consider giving me a follow. If you're watching on YouTube in the future, have a great weekend this weekend, and consider subscribing to see part 2, or alternatively, come and give me a follow on twitch.tv/thatdesignfeel to be notified when we play part 2, which will probably be next Monday. Anyway, have a great one, have a great week. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.